As NJN News first reported to you last night, Governor Corzine has decided to accept the regional master plan for the Highlands. The governor also signed an executive order today to increase protections in that region of the state. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has the story.
The governor traveled to the Spruce Run Reservoir at the southern end of the Highlands to announce his approval of the regional master plan and to sign a 5-point executive order. Among the steps, the administration is dedicating $10 million for purchasing development credits on farmlands. The DEP, rather than the Highlands Council, will have final approval over development permits in certain watershed areas where water supply deficits exist. The governor is also mandating that protection of Highlands water supplies take a priority over new affordable housing mandates.
It is hard to see how we should turn our backs on the water that's necessary for affordable housing and all the other objectives. You have to have the water as a fundamental piece of how you're going to develop any place.
The governor says he's also asking the legislature to extend the window for real estate assessments in the Highlands to help landowners whose property values may be impacted by the law. The governor's executive order also calls for reauthorizing the depleted Garden State Preservation Trust, which is used for open space purchases, although he did not identify a funding source.
I'm going to have to work with the legislature, but you can be assured that there will be a request on the ballot in 2009.
The chairman of the Assembly Environment Committee, who attended today's event, said a water use tax that would cost the average household $30 a year is one possibility.
And I understand $30 is $30, especially in these hard economic times, but without this, the entire economic vitality of New Jersey is at risk.
Noticeably absent from today's event were members of any of the state's major environmental groups who had called for changes in the plan.
We know it's an important, significant step. It's unclear at this point how significant until we have clear understanding of the details. It's difficult to be rallying around it too much.
Ed Rogers, NJN News, Clinton Township, Hunterdon County.